You know, as a huge Simpsons fan, I mean, I'm talking about the guy who's watching everything the show ever did currently at the moment and planning to review it all, but not every season individually, because I did that for a while and I quit doing that. So if you want to see some like seasons reviews, you can. They're not very detailed because honestly I didn't care about making them that too much. I was just kind of doing it just because I could. But I'd rather review this show season by season. Now, I did also talk about Matt Groening's other show that he created, Disenchantment, which is a Netflix original series, which I actually like quite a bit. I'm excited for season 3. I don't know when that will premiere. Hopefully soon. Freaking love that show. A lot, actually. I think that's one of my favorite shows. I don't think it's like one of the best shows, but I do really love that show. Futurama is a show that I've never seen though, and I wanted to talk about the show, and I watched the first season, and I felt like I needed to make a video about it. I did not like this first season. So I guarantee the show gets better, but this show did not paint any of the characters in a good light for me at all. It made me feel like I hate all these characters. So the plot of the show is that Fry ends up in the future. Fry is from the 21st century, 21st century, and he is now here in present day, or 20th century, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Point is, he's in the future, and he's and he ends up with working with the Planet Express crew, who go through different planets, and they deliver packages and things like that, with crew members like Layla, or is that how you say her name? Whatever, the girl with the one eye. Bender, a sarcastic robot voiced by John DiMaggio, who smokes and drinks a lot. And he's voiced by one of my favorite voice actors, John DiMaggio. He actually voices Jake the dog in Adventure Time, so I love that character so far. The best, that's, Zoidberg, and of course there's Fry's only living relative, how do you say his name? Dr. Franz Zomberg? I think that's how you say his name. I have no idea how to say his name. A lot of these characters have really weird names. But here's the thing. The season is really short. It's only 9 episodes. There's 9 episodes, okay? 9 episodes. The rest of the show, every season has about 23 episodes. Maybe a little bit less. I actually haven't checked all the seasons, but most of them, majority of them said 23. I didn't check like every single one, so I just kind of guesstimating. So I believe this is the shortest season of the show. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. I'll find that out on my own. But it's really bad for the characters. Okay, Fry's that first episode, the pilot episode, was a great introduction to set up all the characters super well and kind of set up where you're going to go from there and set up interesting dynamics for the characters. But then next episode, it's like, it's the first mission, it's okay. I can't even remember that one. I think it was they go to Mars, or I think it was the moon, and it's like Fry wants to really see the moon because, of course, it was like possible time travel to the moon when he was, for just a normal guy. But now he's in the future, and now it's like more possible. The moon's become like a theme park. That episode was just kind of annoying. Like, Fry's just kind of a prick because he's not listening to anybody, and he's just like, why do I want to watch Fry? Fry's irritating in that episode. A lot of the episodes Fry's in he's really irritating, and I just discovered that throughout the show. The roommate episode with Bender and Fry is probably one of the best. It has some of the best comedy in it, and it's just entertaining. I like that one the most. I think it's the most fun episode. I think the rest of the episodes, they don't paint any of these characters in good lights. There's that weird Star Trek parody episode with that captain that's just like, he just wants to have sex. And that was kind of like, I didn't want to see that story. It was kind of funny. Like, it was kind of a funny character. Like, he's got this huge ego, but he's really just this big baby, and that was pretty funny. But like, it was a story more about Layla, whatever, however you say her name. And it didn't paint her in a good light. I didn't like her stories. I think it was a good show for what I think this is a good. It had some good aspects to it, but this season was kind of rough around the edges. I could see the show perfecting its style a little bit better and getting better and better each time, but did not do a good job here at all. And I think it's fine for what it is. I don't know if any of his creations could be as good as The Simpsons was, honestly. I don't think every aspect of The Simpsons is good. And yeah, you can prefer a show over The Simpsons. There's some aspects to this show that are better than The Simpsons, which is that the characters could actually develop and change, unlike in The Simpsons, which is a good thing. Because The Simpsons, at the end of the day, is a sitcom. And a sitcom, every character is supposed to go back to the way they started. You know, but there's some other things like that. So, I don't know. I think this is a pretty great show so far. I'm interested to see what the next season is like. It'll be a while before I talk about next season, because here's my thing. I do not use Hulu that much. And it's a show that it's kind of more adult in nature, and, you know, I don't want to watch it during the day for that reason. I want to watch it at night, you know, so I can watch it alone and quiet. And I like that aspect of the show. But I just don't, you know, I don't want people coming in while I'm watching the show at late night. You know, that's what I want. And yeah. And also, I need to fix Hulu because we have it with ads, and we're trying to get it without ads because Hulu with ads is horrible. And then I also did I'm talking about King of the Hill. I want to do reviews for that. King of the Hills, you know, I want to do reviews for that show. I actually, but the problem is I'm on season 2 of that show, and it's got like, I think 11 seasons, 13. So I'm trying to get through all the seasons so I can just do a review of the series. Because here's the thing about King of the Hill, it's not that, it's not the kind of show that you could write a review for season by season, because the show remains about the same style throughout the majority of the show. You might have said the majority of the show. And nothing really interesting happens in each season. There's not any real interesting plot developments and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. But I do know this. The show's okay for what it is. So I wonder why excuse me. I don't know why King of the Hill lasted as long as it did. Because honestly, King of the Hill is a great show, but like, I never could see a show like this hitting with mainstream audiences so much. But apparently, it really did. So I'm gonna get through that series, and then I'm still watching The Simpsons. I'm like season 17, people. I'm deep into it. So I'm trying to get to like 30. And once I finish with 30, I'm going to record a review of The Simpsons, and I'm never going to watch another season of The Simpsons, of the newer seasons, ever again, because I could not take it. I don't have that kind of patience. It's just so bad.